Yo dudes, and welcome back. Today we are on Mine Race. This is a big YouTuber's game. They're called the B Family, and they've asked for another set of revisions. They made the map quite a lot bigger. Like, it used to be just this little box that you could see right here, and all of this. Alright, this little box for the map, they made it quite a lot bigger, and they want a VIP room added, plus a little bit of reorganization and a portal. So what we're gonna do to start things off is just kind of delete all these trees, delete these crystals, and delete these dirt patches. Now we can get rid of all of the extra road things, or I guess ground things, the platforms, and make everything line up, because when they changed it, as you can see, well, they didn't really line things up that well. And I don't even know how that happened, to be fair, but it's all good. We're gonna get it fixed up right now. Let's just grab these edge pieces, scale them all the way out, make sure they're kind of tucked under the wall, and then we're gonna scale them this way as well. Perfect. We'll just scale this one in, actually. Nice. Scale this all the way to the back, and now we'll do the same thing for this here. Make sure it's not overlapping right there. Scale this all the way back and scale it all the way to the side. All right, so now that we have a perfectly flat and even ground, we can start actually working on changing some stuff up. So let's go ahead. Let's take, I think we're gonna leave the VIP stuff right here. Like the gold stuff, we're gonna leave that right here. Let me grab everything because it's not centered. Let's center that. About right there, looks good to me. And then the leaderboards, I think I want to move because they don't need to be back here, I don't think. Let's go ahead and put them right on the entrance of the mine, so players have no choice but to see them. I think that is pretty cool. Can we tuck them like kind of back in here without going into stuff? No. So I think right there works. Let's move this one a little to the side as well. Nice. Now, the VIP room is just going to take up sort of a whole side with what they're telling me. They just want it as like a wall, and they don't really want any assets inside it, which leaves me to like just think. Like, I don't really know what to do other than something like this, and then change the colors. So more of a VIP feeling. I'll show you guys what I mean. Let's grab our building tools, scale tools, and let's put this about here. Let's grab this and make it line up. There we go. Now we can grab both of these and duplicate them, drag them over. Nice. Back to scale. Line this one up. There we go. I think I want it to overhang just a little bit, something like this. And now what I want to do is grab these, probably, okay, here's how we're going to do it, guys. We're going to even make this one smaller, and this is just so we can change the color. Now we have to kind of line this stuff up real nice. This can go back there. There we go. And now what we can do is grab all of the tops here and make them like a gold, because we want this to be very appealing to the player. We'll make this like a very nice light white, and I'll even change the decal on the walls to get rid of like all of this. I think it'll look a lot better just clean. Oh yeah, this is starting to look somewhat decent. Now, I was thinking about changing these two, but it doesn't make sense unless it's this one back here, which I guess I could do. Let's make that gold, and then, ooh, maybe a yellow? That don't look too bad. Kinda nice VIP vibe. Now, if we duplicate this and throw one on the other side, is that gonna look a little scuffed? They do overlap a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. All right, so far so good. Let's make a cool little thing right here as well. Let's go out just a little bit. All right, guys, I was gonna use this part, but then we're gonna have a weird, like, overhang spot. So we're just gonna go ahead, not generate waterfall. We're gonna use Archimedes. Let's rotate this around, flip to here, and guys, look at this. We're gonna make a nice little archway. Let's go 45, render, and now we can scale it down. There we go, maybe about that height. And now let's go back out this way. There we go. Now let's do a negative 45. That'll work. Render, negative 13, or it might be a positive 13. Negative 45. Okay, I messed up one of my calculations here. That's okay, though. There we go. That looks nice. Now here, so now that we have this, I'm just gonna try to stretch it a little bit. There we go. Looks pretty good to me. And I'm thinking maybe some pillars for the sides here, just to kind of mark it off, and then have them along the walls as well, just as more decoration. But first things first, let's throw a texture on all these walls. Add easy textures plugin, and let's just scroll through and try to find something that screams VIP area. Stars would be nice, but this is not a tileable texture. This one is. So let's go ahead and use this one. We're gonna go on every side of these. Add texture. Hey, not bad. I kind of like that with some white pillars on here. Oh, this might look sick. Oh yeah, I would say the pillars definitely help. We're gonna put one in each corner just to kind of break up the VIP area from the rest. We're gonna have to tuck this one sort of into here, but I think it'll look fine still. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Come a little out. I guess it'll just change where it cuts in at. So that's not a big problem. However, we need to fix these two. Let's move them back and then out so they're no longer clipping the wall. We might have to make them a little bit bigger. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is scale these up by holding shift and then flatten them out a little bit. And now we gotta delete all of these and replace them. Honestly, this VIP room is looking pretty cool so far. I think something like a cool door would help a lot. So let's add in a part, scale it on up. We'll go to the top of the pillars, right under this little last section. And now let's make this thing look cool. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is grab the door, make it black, and bring its opacity up a little bit. Or I guess it's transparency. Yeah, no. Same thing. Then we're gonna come over here and grab a beam and fit it to the door. Do any of these scream kind of higher class VIP? I like the chain one. I definitely like the chain one, but I don't know if that really fits. It does fit the castle vibe though. I kinda like this. Let's try it. We're gonna grab this beam, rotate, turn. It's not gonna let us turn. Awesome. We'll just flip it then. Put this one at the bottom, this one at the top. Yes, guys. Now let's go ahead and start editing the beam. Alright, so I made it sort of a cone shape, and I think it actually looks pretty sick. Let's see if we bring this all the way to the top. Honestly, though, I think it looks pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I should have it only over the door or not, though. Let's try only the door. Yeah, I think just the door. Definitely looks pretty cool. Another thing they wanted is all these fonts changed to more of a bubbly kind of font. So we'll go down here to our properties, find our font, which is right here, and just find a better like that, but probably more curvy. Alright, up next, let's start moving some stuff around. So I think the starter crates could go over there, next or in front of the VIP room. So I'm gonna grab all of this, rotate those, and drag them over here. Of course, they're not exactly gonna fit that well. Maybe we'll move them back like this, and then we can move the door back to over here. Because the other side, I want to save room for the portal. Alright, so we can have this like this. Oh no, my beams. Throw those back in the middle of the door. That looks so cool. Now I'm gonna move these over a bit, right over here. And we're gonna have a portal right here. There's a lot of open space here though. So maybe we'll kind of corner the portal on a pedestal. And also, I guess I gotta think. I don't want so much open space. Alright guys, so we have our VIP room. We still need text saying VIP. So I'm actually going to just copy this attachment and paste it into here. And then we're going to move it down so it's a bit more centered, move it out, and of course change what it says. VIP, perfect. And then we need to make it a nice gold color. There we go. I don't know. Oh, okay. It just clips when you like scale out. Don't exactly know how to fix that. Anyways, we have our VIP area now. And I think the main thing that we're missing now is elevation. For, excuse me, for example, when we did this, it looks very good. But once you go up here, it is back to all flat. So for the starter crates, those are basic. We're probably not going to put them on any sort of a pedestal. But we could definitely do something more grand with this area right here, and the portal, and the pro crates. Don't know exactly what we're gonna do, but I would assume mostly just elevation. All right, my dudes, it's definitely coming along pretty nicely. We've added a bunch of beams literally everywhere we can just to kind of liven up the map, and I think like this screenshot here looks pretty awesome, I can't lie. Anyways, I think we're about done with this map unless they ask for anything else, but that is going to wrap up the video for today. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.